So 2 months ago, I have moved into new town. I left all my friends, I left all my family in the old town. I have been living there for 22 years. I knew every street in this town. There was nothing new for me. And these are my learning lessons. Even though, bro, at first I was scared as fuck, the whole place made me depressed in the first weeks. And I really felt like shit. After 2 months of living alone, living without mommy, living without daddy, living without my brother, living without my cat that is called Vendula, I gotta say this was one of the best decisions I ever made. And for a few months, or maybe even years, I was listening to all these self-improvement YouTubers that were telling me, bro, stay with your parents because you can save more money and you can invest more money into your business and your business will actually be better. Which is nice, it kind of makes sense, bro. But when you got the parents right behind your ass, when you can't even make videos in your own room because it feels cringy, because you got your parents literally in the next room and they can hear you. It's weird. And the weirdest thing is I actually started my business after I have moved out of my parents' home. And I don't own any big business. The only thing we are doing with my two friends is we are doing like videos for companies, restaurants, bars. We are helping them to grow on Instagram or Facebook or on other social medias. But the thing I want to talk about is the fact that you kind of need to get to the point when everything is bad, when half of your paycheck actually goes for the rent, when you don't really have that much money to spend on bullshit that I had. I was able to afford Hamza's Adonis school. I was paying for a bunch of AI tools that I didn't even use. I was paying for Loom. I was paying, I don't know, so many worthless subscriptions, even though I gotta say I have learned a lot in Hamza's Adonis school and in other courses that I have bought over the span of last 2 years. But on the other hand, bro, when you got parents that are going to take care of you, when you got a place that you can stay in for minimal rent, I was paying like 150 euros. Now I'm paying about 500 or maybe 400. Doesn't really matter. But when you gotta actually do shit, when you got no one who is going to take care of you, you gotta grind. You can't really take a nap. You can't really go and take 3-hour long nap because you feel kinda tired. No, bro, you gotta grind and you gotta do something. And that is the reason why I'm so glad I have moved out of my parents' house. Even though I love them, I won't ever become a man without doing this. And I'm so stupid that I have listened to all these self-improvement YouTubers that were telling me, stay home with your parents, you are going to save more money and your business is going to do better. And even though I kind of agree with this, I think if you want to become a man, you need to go through war. You need to go and do the hard shit. And I know that moving out of the parents' home doesn't really sound like something tough. But obviously there are new problems you gotta solve when you move out of your parents' home. And right now, if you are thinking about leaving your parents, leaving your hometown, go for it, bro. There is no better investment of your money. And if you are going to move out, just go and move completely out of your hometown. Because I haven't really noticed this, but I can really see this on my friends right now that I know from my hometown. They are like still stuck in this mentality of everything is happening in this town, in my old hometown. But they are not really aware of other towns around them, of the opportunities they got around them. And I wasn't noticing this too, but once I have moved and I was like walking around this new town, I have noticed there is a bunch of companies in this town. There is a bunch of interesting places that I can help with the video production shit we are doing right now. And I wasn't able to do this in my old hometown because my old town is like a beautiful place, but there isn't really that much companies. There are only like the restaurants and some spas and shit like that, but not really companies that are making a product. So when I was thinking about starting this business long time ago to actually help companies from my hometown grow on social medias, I wasn't able because there really weren't any companies. But right now I'm in a completely new town and I'm making new contacts. I'm fucking character from GTA 5 and honestly, bro, it feels great. So leave your hometown bitch and never look back, and I'm pretty sure you will be grateful just like me, even though the first weeks you are going to be fighting off a fucking demons. But after a few weeks you will be just like me and you will be fucking buying flowers in the Kaufland, bro. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, and that's essentially what I'm doing here. Making videos for companies and buying flowers into my flat. I'm glad you have watched this video, bro, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.